Wrestling fans, back by popular demand, don't miss the Mick Foley 2015 World Tour when it invades the world-famous Kowloon Entertainment and Dining Complex in Saugus, Massachusetts, Friday, October the 2nd and Saturday, October the 3rd. The WWE Hall of Famer and New York Times best-selling author unleashes his trademarked wit and wisdom into his one-man spoken word show, Tales from Wrestling Past. Tickets are on sale now and include a meet and greet with Mick. For complete information, visit KowloonRestaurant.com or call 781-484-6002. Mick Foley and Kowloon Comedy look forward to seeing you live October 2nd and 3rd in Saugus.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. Dan Morati here at MWF Studios, just north of Boston, in beautiful downtown Melrose, Massachusetts. John Cena Sr. is on assignment this summer. In this edition, let's check out the season premiere of WWE Monday Night Raw, September the 14th, 2015, emanating from Memphis, Tennessee. Don't forget the countdown is on to our 14th anniversary Big Bang Birthday Bash Extravaganza exclusively on BostonWrestling.com, Monday, September the 28th. We have a new president, a new vice president, with announcements coming left and right. As always, we need your support in a variety of ways you can help the cause of bringing you more great live wrestling events and in-studio productions. If you haven't tried WWE Network yet, click on the link below. Within a minute or two, you'll be enjoying live pay-per-views, original programming, and thousands of hours in archive shows. For $9.99, it is the best value in professional wrestling, but right now, you can try WWE Network absolutely free for 1 month. Click on that link now. Also, use the links we have to shop with our partners at Amazon.com and WWEshop.com. No matter what you buy, even non-wrestling items on Amazon, we get a small kickback for sending them your way, and it does not increase your purchase one single penny. Help out the good guys on this one, folks. The holidays are just around the corner, believe it or not. If you're feeling generous and enjoying more than 800 free videos we have up on our YouTube channel, you can always send a donation of any size using PayPal and our BW at BostonWrestling.com email address. Every penny we raise goes right back into our live wrestling event and in-studio production initiatives. Die-hard wrestling fans know we have to support indie wrestling. It's the backbone of the sport. It's the foundation you build a home with. We don't have giant sponsors or cable TV contracts. What we have are wrestling fans that share the same passion we do. We hope you'll join us as our adventure continues. New season, but the same old as Triple H and Stephanie McMahon open the show with an in-ring promo. If WWE doesn't want fans switching the channels to Monday Night Football or other new fall shows, why not open the show with something new, something different? Raw doesn't quote-unquote have to begin with a long in-ring promo every single week on every show. It's boring and it's repetitive, even if the context and the delivery are good. As I was taking notes before Triple H and Stephanie even began to speak and get to the point, I felt like I'd already heard it before. The segment only went about 9 minutes. Only thing of interest announced was that Sting was going to be wrestling on Raw for the very first time tonight. His opponent, The Big Show, former nemesis from WCW almost 2 decades ago. Triple H went into DX mode for a few seconds, asking the fans in Memphis Live if they were ready. Before the commercial break, New Day came out. They had brand new colorful attire on, even with Xavier Woods and his trombone. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H started to clap and dance along before the timeout. After the break, New Day successfully defended the WWE Tag Team Championship over the Primetime Players in what was as much of a comedy show outside the ring with Xavier Woods as it was an athletic one inside the ring. New Day went over clean with their finisher. As New Day danced after the matchup, the Dudleys came out and had a stare down as the two teams are set to collide for the gold at Night of Champions this Sunday night. A fresh Tag Team Championship matchup. Going to be interesting to see just how far WWE is going to push the Dudley Boyz at this stage of their career. The middle rope was yellow to promote Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. WWE is going above and beyond raising money for it on WWEshop.com with their Connors Cure Fund. Sasha Banks defeated Paige via submission using the bank statement. Team Bad beat up Paige and Becky after the matchup. This was the season premiere of Raw, yet it's the same match it feels like we've seen over and over again. Wyatts were guests on Miz TV. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose came out and they said they found someone to team with in the six-man tag at Night of Champions. That was about it for this segment. John Cena defeated Sheamus. The announcers said Cena and Sheamus hadn't wrestled on Raw for years, which really surprised me, as it honestly felt like it's another match we've seen over and over again. At least it wasn't Randy Orton, I guess, right? Solid win for Cena. This was a pretty good matchup. Cena is headed into Night of Champions for U.S. Championship match against Seth Rollins Sunday night. You'd have to expect at the very worst, Cena and Rollins is going to be an excellent matchup. Looking forward to it. Kevin Owens confronted Ryback during the Big Guys promo. These two are now set to go at it for the WWE Intercontinental Championship at Night of Champions. You might recall that Owens and Ryback had a little mini confrontation last Monday night on Raw. Then on SmackDown Thursday, Owens tripped Ryback, which led to Seth Rollins defeating Ryback in the champion vs. champion Lumberjack match, as Owens was out there as one of the Lumberjacks. Neville and Stardust turned into a no contest. Stardust came out with the Ascension, then Neville brought the Lucha Dragons out with him for a short brawl in the ring. The match never even began. No announcement was made by Lillian Garcia. The announcers just started talking about Nikki Bella. What a great way not to get over the Neville and Stardust issue. Charlotte defeated Nikki Bella via disqualification, so Nikki retains and becomes the longest reigning WWE Divas champion of quote-unquote all time. Not much of a record, considering the Divas title is only about 6 years old or so. It was a finish no one wanted to see. Nikki did the switcheroo when she was in trouble with her sister. Then when Brie got in the ring, Charlotte defeated her to win the title, supposedly. Lillian Garcia announced it as a title switch. The WWE Hall of Famer Nature Boy Ric Flair came out with Paige and Becky Lynch to celebrate. Then the Bellas told the referee what they did to try and get the DQ. Stephanie McMahon came out and changed the result to the disqualification, meaning that Nikki Bella retains, and stated that at Night of Champions, in the rematch between Nikki Bella and Charlotte, if Nikki loses the match, no matter what, pinfall, counter, or disqualification, she loses the title this time. Using common sense, wouldn't Stephanie McMahon, being about best for business and so on, have ruled that Charlotte was indeed the champion, since this was a scenario, a setup by both of the Bellas, and they're just desserts? Just one man's opinion, right? Fans hated this, again, not listening to the audience. Wrestling fans don't enjoy watching the Bellas doing fake-looking wrestling moves. It's not going to help sell tickets. It's not going to help sell pay-per-views, network subscriptions, merchandise, anything. Maybe it makes her boyfriend happy. I don't know. What I do know is that this was another wrong step in many wrong steps in this botched Divas revolution. Cesaro defeated Rusev. Solid back-and-forth matchup here. Dolph Ziggler came out with a gift for Summer Rae. That distracted Rusev with the two of them out at ringside, and it allowed Cesaro to get the pin. Ziggler super-kicked Rusev after the match. Rusev was angry after the loss, stormed back to the locker room, then allowed Ray a minute to open up the gift. It looked like a nice little bracelet of some kind. Then Rusev demanded her back into the locker room. Rusev and Ziggler go at it Sunday night at the pay-per-view. In the main event, Sting defeated The Big Show via disqualification. Sting came out and wrestled in a t-shirt, but he looked really mobile in there. Seth Rollins ran out. He had both championship belts in his hands. I mean, have you ever seen someone run to a fight, physically confront someone with two championship belts? Come on. John Cena followed him out. Cena and Sting clean house. Triple H was at ringside, and he turned this into a tag team matchup. I knew something was up as Sting went to the ring at about 11:15. The tag team match was fine. It ended with Sting getting his moves in on Rollins, and he made the champion submit to the Scorpion Deathlock. Fans love this an awful lot, and a great prelude to the Sting and Seth Rollins championship match in Houston at the Night of Champions. And that was the season premiere of Raw. Fans, what did you think of the show? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget that the Millennium Wrestling Federation's 14th anniversary Big Bang Birthday Bash will be available exclusively on the BostonWrestling.com super site Monday, September the 28th. You are not going to want to miss a minute of the action and the surprises we have coming your way. Running out of time here, folks. Until we speak again, you and yours, be well.